Good morning. Good morning, you guys. First off, I want to say thank you guys so much for all of those who have helped so far. Okay. Uh, and I want to, come on here. First off, it is morning time, so good morning. Yeah, good morning, you guys. um, I wanted to kind of chat, give you guys a chat. I do got messages coming out for you guys, and I have like not. I'm finally about to be on a schedule because what I'm experiencing is very hard to. Is very hard to get myself on a schedule with this type of. This is new. This is new. How long has it? 2 months. This has been 2 months of this. 2 months of this, you guys, and like I have. Um, It's been 2 months of this. Okay. So, but you know what? I realize sometimes people doing these things to you, um, is so that they can cover up what they have done to you. In my situation, I was a key witness of something that was done, okay, years ago. Not only was I the key witness, I was actually the person, they're finding out that I'm the person that it was done to. So these people are going in, okay, not only to get rid of me, to cover up evidence that they cannot cover up because there's already evidence of what they did, okay? So instead of saying, yeah, we did it, we all did it, we were wrong, we were involved in trying to remove this person, and this was an innocent person that was not messing with anyone. But our goal, we needed to remove this person so that we can take this person's position. Instead of saying that, it's like, let's keep killing the person. Okay? Very important. Who is this? Oh, okay. Why is it not letting me read? Oh, okay. Crazy. Okay, I guess it's just a small paragraph. I don't see all of your message, but that's crazy today. So, um, that's what they were trying to do. Okay. Again, I every time I get on live, I have to announce myself because they'll think I'm someone else. My name is Deborah Marie Rodriguez, August 20th, 1993. Okay. I'm a female. I was born a female. I'm not transvestite. I am not any of that. Okay. What's that other word they use for it? What is it? I forgot, but it means when you are like intersex or something. Yeah, no, I'm not intersex. Okay. I am female 100%. Okay. So I have to say that every time I come in here now because the things people have said to ruin my reputation is ridiculous. Okay. I'll go into the other part of the investigation later. But, as for people that bought me, swingers that have bought me for the night, through dark web activity and intelligence, through cellular towers. Okay, I'm not going to go exactly as to how they're doing it yet, but they were selling me as a man and a female. Okay, knowing that I'm a female. Okay, and these buyers did not care that they were saying that I was probably a man or once a man. They did not care. They still bought me. All right. And these are very famous celebrity couples that wanted threesomes. Okay. That wanted me to be their threesome for the night through their female. Okay. So it's really dark, really nasty and dark. So every time I come on here, I have to constantly, well, not constantly, I have to announce who I am, tell you this is what I look like and this is my true identity. I do not have, a lot of people say, oh, do you have a sister or brother walking around here? The reason why I say this, I have no biological siblings. The three children that was in the household, what's going on now is people are posing as them and they're calling themselves sisters and these people posing as them are actually sex traffickers. That's what's going on. Okay. They're saying I was her sister, I was her brother, I was this whatever in this place, and it's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. So they find out that even though these people were in the household, they found out that there's no biological DNA that connects to me. Okay. They might have a similar look. It's not trying to say, oh, we're not family or none of that. It's very important. I can't even say that at this point. Okay. Because of this trial, right? Because it's all of what these people have done to me. I'm not saying that I am the only person in the world that has experienced sex trafficking, trafficking, sexual abuse, whatever, right? I'm not saying I'm the only person um, that experienced any of it, right? I'm not saying that I'm the only person that experienced it, but I'm telling you that if I don't explain and say this, these people will think it's crazy. Every 3 seconds, somebody will roll by, and just because I see a call, I see a name. Let's say I see the name is telephone. These people think I'm telephone, okay? Because they sold me as AI technology, okay? Which you'll find out later in the investigation how all of this is going to connect to. So if I'm coming on here and I have to tell you will hear me say my whole name, okay? You'll hear me say Deborah Marie Rodriguez. You'll hear me say the name that's on the ID. Now, everyone already know that another name was Anastasia, the Russian one, okay? Along with Marie. That's also they already know this. So when you hear, uh, I am single, okay? I am single, but I'm not desperate and flying around looking for someone that's going to come in and beat me in the face again. Smell someone called me from somewhere else. But what I wanted to say is I'm not interested in I'll be honest with you guys. Look, if I do not talk to you in person, get to know you or meet you, there's no relationship or there's no relations. Okay. If I do not meet you, talk to you, get to know you as an actual, I'm definitely immortal. Thank you. I'm very glad that you have figured it out. I'm glad that you figured it out. Okay, and this is the reason why it's causing a lot of chaos and a lot of issues, because I'm not supposed to be alive today. Okay, now when you go into immortality, okay, we'll talk about that on another live video because I don't want to go too much into who I am. Okay, now everyone has the option to experience, you know, eternal life. Okay, but that's on the other side. That's when they have died. Okay, most people who have died, they stay dead and they experience this eternal life if that's something that is given to them as a reward, okay, or if that's what they're called to do. Okay, very, very important. They live through eternal life, but they can only live it on the other side. You do not see them. Okay. Now, heaven on earth does not exist to people who are still living in alive in hell. Does that make sense? That's why some people call it hell on earth. Okay, yes, exactly. Hell on earth. Very important. When you're able to, when you are, what is it? A lot of people might even say, oh, if you don't eat, if you don't need food, water, or shelter, then you are living eternal life. No, actually, that's not what that means. You can be somebody who you ain't ate for like 300 days, and that still does not mean you're living in that particular realm. Okay, but when you have conquered your flesh, meaning your flesh has been set on fire. I'm not saying, a lot of people think, oh, you literally we need to go set you on fire. A lot of people feel like you need to be set on fire physically. So we need to kill you. And then you're going to live through this person and you're going to be reincarnated. No. Okay. In my situation, personally, I'm not supposed to be, then you're not supposed to see me. I'm supposed to be stuck in this other dimension. I'm not supposed to be seen. Okay. After what is being found out that these people have done. Okay. Through time, technology, and pure hate. Okay. It was not supposed to be whatever this was they were supposed to do. This was a plan. They did this many, many years ago. Okay, so it's causing a dilemma because they do not understand. You understand? It's not for them to understand. So what I want to say is when you have conquered and that's something I was teaching in the Bible studies, when you have conquered your flesh, I'm telling you, nothing is able to get through you. Imagine seeing something and you see them. See, people can look invisible in CIA intelligence. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. You can be people can look and they can look invisible, but that doesn't mean they are invisible. You understand? Because people I call it the dead realm. People on the dead realm, I call it the dead realm for a reason. I also call it, you might hear me say the hell realm and the dead realm. Okay, that's two different things. The hell realm, you can be alive and be on the hell realm. Okay, that's what people don't realize. They think, oh, you got to be dead to be in hell. No, no, no. You might not be on the level where you're being tortured 24/7, but you don't have to be dead to be on the hell realm. Okay, very, very important. But see, the jealousy comes from, well, why are you the only person that's sitting here in this heavenly realm and this heaven on earth? Why are we showing that you the only person that's sitting here looking, you showing up as you gone, but you're showing up as you alive at the same time? How is this possible? Okay, and no one else is showing up this way. So this is causing issues and problems because this is the same thing that has been causing issues and problems since 1946. Okay, when they tried to create this organization in order to capture the sacred power to kill it off. They did not want God's existence or what was protecting, okay, which get confirmation. Um, they did not want that. Hello. They did not want that. They wanted pure science. We want to control. We want to go into the minds. We want to use the souls for our own gain and our own knowledge. We do not want this power to be something that can be used as an escape. We want full control. And this was the mission. And this mission caused me torture, stalking, and all kind of stuff. So the fact that I am still a vessel, not just a vessel, the fact that you can still see me. Do you understand? That's the issue. You're not, me having this type of information that I've been talking about, you're not supposed to, this is not something that you're supposed to see as a product. This is something, I will not say as a product, but like as a testimony. This is something that's supposed to be hidden. Okay? So not only am I saying it out of my mouth, there's a witness, it's a witness to people who know the truth and who've done these things. They are witnesses to me still being able to talk. Okay? Well, yes. Okay? And this is why that scripture says you live as a living sacrifice. Okay? For them, they said, no, we're going to take you as the sacrifice and get rid of you. And you're going to be the result of how we're going to be free from our bondage. But see, when you translate that, that's not what that means. Do you understand? That's not what that means. Oh, we're going to take this lamb and we're going to slice it in half. Or we're going to take this person and we're going to cut them in pieces and set them on fire. And we're going to be able to live 3,000 more years because we did it. We're going to throw them off a cliff. And hey, we're going to get rich tomorrow. That's not good enough. And that's that, oh, we're living back in the modern times when we gave a calf to God and God accepted it. It was actually a test. If you think about it, it's the same test now. These people would sacrifice and kill someone close to them before they throw their own self in the fire. That's crazy, right? Imagine a person walking down the street and they set on fire and they still walking down the street and their whole body was on fire. When I say I was born through in the fire, that's significant when you hear me say that. That's significant. Meaning I had to go through the fire, the furnace. You can be born. Yeah, anybody can be born. But when you have gone, this is the difference between having the spirit and just being a human. See, when John the Baptist, they thought John the Baptist was the king over Jesus. Jesus was in that particular time, right? We'll say in that dimension, I'll say Jesus, I'll say Yeshua for those that, linguistics, right? Was already born of the fire. This is the only reason why he was able to recognize the spirit, because he knew it was coming, but he knew he didn't have it. Come on. So if you go back into when it comes to why this stalking and searching after a particular person is because they heard it was coming, but they did not have it. But he recognized it. So they thought because he baptized them, they thought he had to be the person who had it first because he baptized them. But it was actually him that already had it. Let me tell you something. I got baptized. I've baptized myself before too. After that, I did. But when I first got baptized, it was at a Catholic church. Okay, I never considered myself Catholic or, religious. But I did not get submerged. It's a little sprinkle. Okay. And sometimes I might still visit the Catholic Church. But when I actually got submerged, uh, I had someone that was a friend of mine at the time do it. Yep. And I actually told her how I wanted her to baptize me. I told her exactly how I wanted her to baptize me, exactly how it was supposed to be done. It was not like and at this time I had a ministry, okay? And it was not like all the other churches. No, she had never baptized before. But I explained to her how she should have baptized me. Okay, not only did I explain to her, I prayed for her when she did it. She recognized something on me that nobody else recognized. This is why I asked her to baptize me. So I baptized her before she baptized me. Very important. Okay, because it was something that she recognized that no one else recognized. So I knew that she was the person that was supposed to do it. Similar to the time when John the Baptist recognized something on Jesus. You're it. So when she baptizes me, the tub is full of water. She baptizes me and she sees blood in the water. No one else knew. She knew before she baptized me. She already knew. But when she baptized me, she sees blood come out in the water like oil. When blood touches water, you don't see the blood. When you're on your cycle or your period and you get into the water, the blood stops. The blood does not, it stops. Every woman, if you know that you're on your period and you get in water, the blood stops as soon as you get into the water. Soon as she baptized me, there was a sign. There was a sign. There was a miracle. There was a sign that was shown through the baptism, and it was blood. She was supposed to see it. She saw the blood. She said, "It's blood in the water." And it was like oil. And I looked in the water. I said, "I'm not on the cycle, you know?" And I said, "Oh." Her eyes got big. She said, "I knew it, you know." And I said, "We cannot tell anyone." I said, "Yeah, we cannot speak of this. I wrote about it, but you didn't hear me screaming on top of the roofs." But this baptism was done in a hotel, okay? But I knew that it was time for me to get baptized. Well, submerged, right? Because I had already had a ministry and all of that. But I knew that I needed to be baptized for a particular reason because the warfare that I was experiencing was very, very high. But I humbled myself enough to let someone else, baptize me, in which I told her how I needed to be baptized was not the same as every church that were doing the baptisms. No. I said I have to be submerged a particular way. And I said, I'm going to tell you exactly how you're going to do it. And every person I baptize in my ministry, I've baptized them the same exact way. Yep. I baptized them the same exact way. Okay. And yeah, crazy. The same exact way. And she's probably taken that with her, to her ministry, but it's the same exact way, you know. And most people that I've baptized, all of them have had some type of supernatural experience during the baptism. One person I baptized, they said it was like their whole life reversed, like they saw their whole life going like a flash, like quick like a flash, and they came up and they felt like they was a whole new person. Every person that I've baptized have had some type of spiritual, something has happened to them in the baptism. Something was broken off of them. Something has changed with every single person that I've baptized. If I'm led to baptize someone, it's very, very significant, which anyone can, you can go anywhere and get baptized. But usually people that I have baptized were, most of them have asked me if I could baptize them. Yeah, most of them were ready and they have asked me. Okay, I've baptized an entire family before. I've baptized people that came out of witchcraft and went into, Christianity. That many of them have came out of very dark things and they came into something, positive. And not saying that I was judging them, but yes. So a lot of people look at me and they're like, no, this she's not the one. She's doing the cards now and the investigative. No, way before that, I'm telling you, speaking in tongues, everything. Yeah, I've been speaking in tongues since I was a kid, way before, you know. And I wasn't just speaking in the tongues all day, every day. No, but I knew I had the spirit already. So this person recognized the spirit already. Okay, so if you go back into, the Bible, John the Baptist recognized this. John the Baptist wasn't walking around saying, it's me, I'm the chosen one. Look how humble. You get what I'm saying? You rolling in and you could be telling people, but look how humble. But see, the issue I have with me today is people will want to connect with you and then they will want to. I realized I've been studying people like I've been all freaking like for a month and a half. I've been studying people. I've been just watching, and I've been watching personalities, and I've met a lot of people here. Even you guys. You guys have been very nice to me. And just because you don't give me anything does not mean you're a bad person. Trust me. But I've been studying how a lot of people, they will connect to you, they will get close to you, and they will get close to you uh, just to say they connected with you, take everything from you, copy it, and then go do it for themselves. It's almost like people these days, they attach and get close to you, not to genuinely get to know you, but to grab from you, and then all of a sudden you see them pop up. I'm doctor. I'm teacher this. I'm professor this. I'm Professor Snape of the first. You get what I'm saying? And then they'll sit around you for a few, watch you, and then all of a sudden it's like, you could have just told me you wanted to be me out that whole time. I could have talked to you and you could have just told me. And so this is why, because if you guys, know I'm a book publisher. There was a lot of things that happened with one of my clients in my penthouse because they were so jealous. So they started hacking my computers and everything. And the book client I have, I could not finish the assignment that I was supposed to finish with this client. And it led to a whole entire mess. And in my contracts, you sign a contract with me, you publish your book with me, I take you through a particular contract and tier that allows you to become independent. This is the reason why I do it. You can stay in the contract and you can be in the contract and you can stay, for like, let's say 2 years or whatever. But when it comes to publishing your book, I allow you to become independent. So I publish your book and then I allow you to become independent. Okay. Whether it's taking your rights to where you can, have them somewhere else, that's what I allow you to do. Because I want you to, and I also give you 100% of your royalties, okay, when it comes to your book. Because there's so many people, music producers, music labels, etc., that don't do that. Okay? They don't do that. They want to hold the client as a slave. Okay? They want to hold the client to have ownership, complete ownership of the client. Okay? They don't want the client to have their own ownership because this is how they make their money. For me, it's different. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to maintain your ownership so you can go and take whatever you do, whether it's your music, your books, whatever, and make it bigger. And, what do I want to say? Spread it, extend it, expand it. That's what I'm about. But the people that I come around, they're not like that. No, it's like, how can we limit this person? How can we attach to this woman to limit her so we can have full control? This is why you don't see me working with a lot of people. This is why you see me alone most of the time. You understand what I'm saying? So the message that I wanted to give you guys is, and I'm definitely listening to all of you, your names. I'm seeing all your comments, and I appreciate you guys for commenting today. But what I wanted to say to you guys is, these upgrades. A lot of people think the upgrades are going to be uh uh the up because many of them cannot be trusted. Okay, that's what you're gonna find out. Yeah, many of them. There's a lot of people around, a lot of people in this season that are not who they're saying they are. Okay, and this is why they're being cleared out. Now, what I wanted to say is, when I say the payback will be repaid in upgrades, when I say that, a lot of people think upgrades is, oh, we getting a new house, a new car. Believe it or not, I know this looks like a crappy situation for me. I got to figure out how I'm going to have food, how I'm going to, take a bath, how I'm going to eat every single day. I got to figure out what I'm going to eat, how I'm going to eat, what's going to be next for me. Okay. Oh, amen. Thank you. I appreciate you. One and one. But I have to yeah, okay. And that could be a good thing, and that could be, you know, a bad thing when it came to these people. These people, they saw me as this, we need to take her out so we can get the upgrade. You get what that's how they saw me. That's how they still seeing me. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So even though that, when I'm saying this, there's some are seeing it as a good thing, some are not seeing it as a good thing. That's what I'm telling you. Some are literally actively hits every single day, okay, to get whatever this is that they thought they were going to receive. Now, upgrade for many people, oh, it's a house, it's a car. An upgrade can actually be, um, oh, look, an upgrade can actually be, could be gifts, okay. And in this season, a lot of people, they want gifts. They want to see. They want prosperity. They want protection. You get what I'm saying? And they're not going to come in your face and say, "Hey, I want what you got. I want to be number one. Make me number one. Make me the best. I want to be this. I want immortality." Okay? This is what a lot of people wanted. Not realizing that's crazy, right? It's a huge price, and that you can't pay for. No, you can't pay for that, and you can't pay for that with your money. That's what these people are finding out. Oh, I want to pay $3 billion for immortality. This is what it was looking like. I want to pay $3 million to have science, and I want to be a genius. I want to be able to solve every math problem. I want to be Huff for a day. I want to be Albert Einstein for a day. I want to bend time and shake regions. I want to be a legion. I'm telling you, they was having all kind of requests that was getting shot down because you can't pay you can pay as ever you can pay whatever amount. Okay, you can pay whatever amount of money that you want. Okay, and you're not going to receive that. That was not meant to give to everyone. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, we're doing this to be fair. We're doing this because we want everyone to have it. So we're going to take your energy. People might say energy, especially the ones that thought the planets that was aligning was going to give them their whatever chakras and the snake in the back of your back. Trust me, you don't want that snake in the back of your back, okay? That snake looks like it's the power. Yeah, the Kundalini spirit, that's what it looked like. It looked like it's, you're going to be on top. But that's not the one you want to be messing with. No. That's not the one you want to be messing with. I'm telling you. That's not the one you want to be messing with. So everybody sitting there was waiting for those planets to align so they can receive this type of power energy, and they did not get it. So they tried again. They tried again. 2 days ago, they tried again. Still failed. Sacrificed 3 cats 2 weeks ago. I'm telling you, 3 cats laid out. They still didn't get it. So when I saw those 3 cats sacrificed, this is some big stuff happening. I'm laid out. Laid out. I said, wait a second. I said, it's not the cats that you're looking for. I said, cats are not immortal. You're looking for immortality. And I said, let's go back. I said, even when you took me, because you thought you were going to get it, you still did not get it. I said, it's not the cats. Stop killing the cats. Stop killing the cats and the dogs. It's not the cats that you're looking for. You're looking for immortality. And you're looking to see how you can receive it. And it's not to be given to all of you. It took me back to, what was it, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, when Jezebel and Ahab. See, Jezebel wasn't all by herself with this. No. She was not all by herself. They were in a castle, in a palace that wasn't even theirs for real. That's what you're going to find out. They was just sitting there, similar to the ones that's sitting in the castle now. All these rulers sitting around here, it's not even theirs for real. So they were sitting in the castle making demands. He said, hey, I would like to add the vineyard to my collection. We running it up. We on top, big. Like, we need that vineyard. We got a castle. We got people working for us. 400 profits. Everybody, we naked. We're doing our thing. Sex parties, orgies. Let's go. We need the vineyard. Toxic couple. And best believe she get everything she want. She always get what she want. I'm telling you, if she don't get what she want, you gonna find a cat dead somewhere if she don't get what she want. Okay? Ahab no innocent. No, they both guilty. They both guilty as charged. Ahab wasn't innocent. Ahab knew, and Ahab thought that Jezebel was the top big. Come on. Ahab thought all them people. She don't get what she want. You dead. You better apologize to Jezebel. That's what they were saying. You better apologize. But see, they met a prophet that came in. I'm telling you. And this prophet came in and said, look, I know if I come against this woman, her and her hitters, her and her goons gonna get rid of me. But I'm coming in anyway. That was Elijah that came in. Now Elijah his name don't go to be Elijah. His name could be, he could be a Deborah, he could be a Daniel, he could be a, he could be a Mark, he could be a shoot. He could be the same man that's sitting on the side of Jezebel. He could be dating, that could be Jezebel X. Yeah, that could be the same one that was dating Stephanie 6 years ago. Was dating Brittany 3 years ago. I'm telling you, was dating B. I'm telling you, Elijah could be J rolling in. I'm just saying. And he know what Jezebel, Jessica, he know what she capable of. I'm telling you, he didn't seen her. He know what they calling her. He thought he knew what Red was capable of. But I'm telling you, he met us. He thought Red was it. I'm telling you, he seen somebody from. He said no. I dated this bitch. She was crazy. I'm telling you, but she ain't like this one. This one coming in. That's the prophet rolling in. They thought they were. I'm telling you. So they wanted the vineyard. Such and such roll in. They said Ahab went to Jezebel. I would like the vineyard. She supposed to be the top one that give him everything. See, she didn't know vineyard. Come on. Who needs to hear this word today? She didn't know vineyard boy was actually a female in this case that actually owned the whole castle for real. Like, Vineyard boy, okay, we can say Vineyard boy was a guy or a female, regardless, right? Because this could be a general message for anyone. Didn't care that Jezebel was sitting in that castle. Because Vineyard, that was his vineyard. Honey, I worked all this time to build up this. I don't care if your Jezebel want my, getting it. Oh, they didn't like that. Told Ahab no. Jezebel came back and asked. They could not accept no. Jezebel thought because she was big balling. All the ones, I do the F what I want in this house. She thought she was going to come back and ask Vineyard. She thought she got rejected private property. She don't never get rejected private property. I'm telling you, whoever this Kimmy, Chris, whoever this was, they don't give it. No, they don't get told no. Honey, you give it to us or you dead. That's how it work. I'm telling you, what did they do? They decided to murder. Come on, who am I talking about? They decided to murder the vineyard guy. Didn't know vineyard dude was gonna show up. Same dude that they killed for that vineyard. Didn't know he was gonna show up as the same one that rolled in as that prophet, saying, I know what you did last summer. I'm telling you. Rolled in. Who rolled in? The prophet. Came and put judgment on who? Jezebel and Ahab. Not just Jezebel. Jezebel and Ahab. He rolled in. I seen what you did last summer. Jezebel thinking she was running ish. Honey, I got it. Sit back. Who she put? She put the 400 prophets. Or was it 402? The other two probably was the ones that was sitting in the back just watching, laughing. They probably was smoking cigarettes because they knew they was guilty. And they knew what was about to happen next, okay? Because whoever these were, them probably was the same one smoking cigarettes with Jezebel. Didn't know the prophet was smoking cigarettes in the past too. Probably still was smoking a cigarette. So they all rolling thinking, we with the top one. She, we got it. So she say, I can handle this. Send them on Elisha. So what Elisha say? Okay, Elisha could be anybody, any name. Just know he knew what you did, or she knew what you did, right? Yeah. So what she say? She say, she sent out a little thread. What did he say? Look, whoever God be God. Whatever they said. You guys know the scriptures. Let it light up by fire. I'm just going to insert myself into the story. You know I'm coming with fire. I'm telling you. It's going to be some fire or ice somewhere, but your leg's going to be hurting after I'm finished with you. So, nah, and I ain't talking about domestic violence that y'all been putting me through, and that I'm still walking to. It's no way that you breaking my leg and beat me up, and I'm sitting here walking 2 weeks late to driving myself home. That is not supposed to be possible. That's why y'all mad. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So he say, let it light the fire. If whoever God is with, let the fire light. So Jezebel, and I'm telling you, are Amish goons. U.S. military, CIA, FBI ain't even supposed to be on the seal. Not supposed to be on the CIA. That seal was actually, I can't say the name Elijah because y'all think y'all think I'm Elijah. Even though you like the fire, you get what I'm saying with the story. Not even they seal walking around, not even supposed to be on the seal. I'm telling you, goons out this world just thought they was running it. I'm telling you, they put them little things out there. Ain't nothing come down for them. It was my turn. let me like, we'll say the prophet. Man, a whole piece of wood lit up. Whole piece of wood lit up. All them dead. So you telling me, I'm just listen to me. You did all that for Jezebel and Ahab so they could have an award? They wanted something that was not theirs. Actually, none of it theirs. None of it. And I like to speak in the parables, but for the people that don't really understand, none of it was theirs. But they cannot accept, no, we need it all. I want it all. Well, number 1, 2, I don't just want to be in first place. I want to be number first, number 2, number 3, number 4. I want to be all places. No one above me. For a lot of people that's walking around here talking about y'all love God and you Christian, no. You want to be the top. That's it. So all of them did. Judgment was actually on. Ahab walking around here hiding behind Jezebel. Cause he knew he was he always get what he want with Jezebel. That's probably why he left the other woman, because she wasn't getting him enough. Jezebel come in, sexy, big boobs. I'm telling you, smelling nice. Everybody get what they want. Everybody happy. You pay, your pay grade, you up. Everybody was popping in the castle. That's probably what. So, we're not saying those type of kings don't change, okay? Or those type of men don't change. I won't say that, because depending on who you with, male or female, whoever that's what comes out. Okay? A lot of these men getting married to women now probably have dealt with a toxic woman, or they probably been toxic themselves. Yes. All of a sudden they messed up all this mess, and now you want to get with an Esther. You want to go finding you a Jew, a Queen Esther that's reading all day, and she quiet after you didn't cause that other woman all that chaos. That's why she beating your windows out and scratching your cars up, because that's what you did. And now they come and rolling near me, trying to kill me because they think we was together and I ain't even met you. Now you go women slicing my cars, scratching my sports car. I wake up every morning with a new scratch. And now whoever the little person is, or guy or woman that been scratching my car, decided that I guess they finished with me, because they think they back with their man again. If you thought I was a man, I'm not with you. I'm still ain't with you. That's what it's looking like, okay? So, sorry. I just wanted to insert that. So, everybody did. What happened to Jezebel? Jezebel get eaten by the dogs. She fall off. I don't know how she fall off the. They probably pushed her like they've been pushing all these women talking about they committed suicide. Them two that was hiding in the castle, smoking the little cigarettes, acting like they was on her team. Them probably the ones that pushed her. The toxic couple that was waiting to get the castle next. Them probably the ones that pushed Jezebel off that thing, and all of them dogs decided to eat her next. Because I told you, those 400 prophets, it was false prophets. It was two of them hiding on the little side somewhere. They was back there behind the castle somewhere. So them same two, I'm telling you, they was a toxic couple. They probably was dealing with Ahab secretly, and was already mad at Jezebel because they wanted Jezebel out the castle, and so they can get with Ahab. I'm telling you, probably was back there smoking a little cigarette, pushed her over. Now she dead. Now they sit in the castle, them same two, sitting in the castle as a couple, and they not even supposed to be together. Yeah, that's ain't even they castle. If it wasn't Jezebel and Ahab castle, then what makes you think you getting the castle next? So they sitting around here putting hits on me because the wood set on fire, and I'm not a man. I'm actually a woman for real. The same one that wasn't giving you the vineyard. The same one that the name in the castle of. That's crazy, huh? I just decided to have fun with this today because I'm showing you. Same thing with immortality. Oh, we don't get to immortality. Oh, you dead then. We're going to keep killing you. You can't come back. You're not supposed to ever come back. It's forbidden. If we can't come back, you not coming back. If we can't have this life where we smelling the roses, and then we go home and we smelling shit at the same time, then you can't smell like a rose and shit at the same time. Excuse my language, for this is profanity. You can't be smelling like a rose and be smelling like shit at the same. No, you got to only be smelling like shit. We not doing it. We not having it. It's not fair. So they walking around here doing the same mess they did in the Bible. I'm telling you, you read the Bible, it'll tell you what's happening. It's no different. Most of the stuff the lessons that these people learning, it's the same lessons today. I'm telling you. I got roaches walking around, and roaches and ants walking around here mad. Yeah, walking around here mad. I'm telling some of them. I don't deal with the roaches like that. But so if I see a roach, usually it's some type of monitoring spirit, or it's some type of something from the hell realm. Okay, usually. Or it's some type of hitman on the way that's around, coming on behalf of a woman who looking to see where I'm at. Okay? Now, I ain't saying we mingling with roaches and all that, because no. But if I see roaches in the house or something, flies or ants, that's a sign. Okay? If I'm seeing crickets, lizards, and other things too, that's also a sign. Okay? It's a lot. Usually, whatever I see in the atmosphere, it's going to show me what I'm seeing in the atmosphere. Okay? That's what I'm telling you. So I'm able to see from whatever I see in the atmosphere. I know I go into some extra stuff, but like if you see a random roach coming out of nowhere and you ain't seen no roaches in your house, and it's a random roach that just come out of nowhere, or you in your car, a random roach just that means something. That means something. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. A random fly, a butterfly, a bird, a rat. Okay, it means your cat. Okay, your cat start rocking back and forth. That's not your cat no more. That's something else that has into you. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. An owl, yeah, an owl can mean a sign. I like owls. Okay, an owl flying. I'm telling you, flying in like Harry Potter. That owl was telling his tail, it's time to go. You're not staying here. That's why that owl was showing up at the house, giving him the little Hogwarts letters and all that. It was time for him to go. Cause they was looking for, they knew where his house was at. They was coming to, they kept trying to kill him. If you pay attention to Harry Potter, they kept trying to get rid of Harry. They kept trying to get rid of him. If you pay attention to the movie, okay, love the Potter series, but if you pay attention, they kept trying to get rid of him. Okay, they needed him to just be that dark energy. They didn't like that he was both that dark energy and that in this lighter side that was going to eventually defeat the darker side of himself. That's very, very important. Okay, they did not like that. They didn't like that they was threatened of that. Okay, very, very important. They was threatened of that. So Harry understood. I'm not Harry. Okay, and I'm not related to Harry in the palace. But yeah, that's something else. But definitely, like him. But yeah, he was going through a lot of stuff. Okay, because he was attached to what? He was attached to something in the past that he didn't know about. So what did he have to? He had to break what he was attached to come out of that. So that was a very hard task for him to break free from that. And sometimes when you're trying to break free from something, you'll have a new relationship come in your life. Okay, you'll have a female that's attached to the same darkness that you try to get come out of. You'll have a female come in your life that's attached, or a male, a guy that's attached to the same darkness that you just came out of. So let's say you just broke a generational curse, or you just came out of something. All of a sudden, the woman you get with, she attached to that same family member, the same mess, or she got some type of attachment to the same stuff that you just came out of. Let's say, I don't want to say American and you should date in your own culture and race or y'all. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But let's say you just broke out of something. You was from another country or culture, and you came somewhere and you broke free from whatever this stuff was. My phone, my phone always wants to die when I'm talking to on live. You broke free from that. All of a sudden, this new person you get with is that same person that's connected to these stalkers and these. That's the same person you just got in a relationship with. Now you being stalked and tracked all over again because you went back. I'm not telling you that you don't need to go back and live and be nice or whatever. That's not your soulmate. But some things, and I got a whole nother story for this. Some things you need to discern. Look at I'm gonna watch the new Snow White. Okay, the new Snow White movie. Look at you go. What is she? Her, and this one is a bit different, which I'm gonna watch. Snow White was entitled to whatever it was, right? This is very different from Maleficent. Notice Snow White, they're talking about the fairies and stuff. That's Sleeping Beauty. Okay, Snow White and Sleeping Beauty are very different but very similar. This new one, I ain't even watched the movie yet, but it's looking like it's just giving me a bunch of people that want the inheritance in the castle, and they ain't getting it. That's what it's looking like. So they depending on Snow White, who ain't really Snow White, another female that they calling a sister or family member to win over this castle for them so they all could be running around in the castle. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Now I'm not saying that's what it is, because that's not the actual original story of Snow White, but that's the interpretation that's happening in real life with all these people. Yes. Now in Sleeping Beauty, if you watch Maleficent, which I love Maleficent, the first one and the second one. You see how Maleficent ends up coming to save Aurora. They call her Beastie in the movie, Queen of the Fairies. You find out it's the same alias. Um, Comes to help her because she's trying to marry Prince Philip, whose mother ain't supposed to be in the castle. The mother of Philip, his name could be an Anthony, last name could be a Phillips, or last name could be Phillips, or his first name. Whoever this is not supposed to be in the castle, but got some type of access to the documents, if you know what I'm talking about. To each his own. Okay, because everybody with their name ain't bad. Okay. So, or this could be somebody, dude could be named Anthony. Whoever it is, his mother. Okay. Whoever the dude is, that might not even be his name. Whoever he is, his mother or some type of mother figure. Before he get with Aurora, she need the documents. I don't know who I'm talking to. She want the castle before she want it all. She killed the king. She want it all. She don't care about Aurora getting. Aurora is she threatened by Aurora. She threatened by the real Deborah. You feel me? I just because she needs the inheritance before she married Philip. Because old girl wants to make sure she getting paid for the rest of her life. She don't care about no marriage of her son. She could care less. What you see her doing in the movies? She capturing the fairies. Because she want what? The fairy protection. Who let them goons out of the house? I'm telling you, they want the protection. Who let these fairies out? And where they at? She could care less about a marriage with the son. Hell, she want to find out who really trying to be with her, who was Aurora father. Because it wasn't the king that, come on, it was not the king that was the father of Philip. That was Aurora father. You find out you ain't finding no trace of Aurora father and mother. I'm telling you. Who flying in to make sure they not capturing Beastie? Maleficent. The same one that put that little spell on her to make sure they wasn't going to what? Sell her around. She fell asleep for how many years? I'm telling you. All of a sudden woke up, you find out Maleficent wasn't letting nothing happen to her. And found out that Philip connected to this mother and the dad wasn't really they didn't own the castle. No, they wanted the power. Don't this sound like Jezebel and Ahab a little? Don't it sound like it the same way? Same story. I'm telling you. So sometimes that man or woman coming in that you think wants to get with you, I'm telling you, who owned all this stuff? And her name ain't Aurora when you look at it in real life. Who owned all this stuff? They was calling her Beastie, equivalent to the beast. That same thing that was flying around. That rolled in and said, wait, ain't no marriage. I'm telling you. Protecting. Because she was going to get herself into something she ain't seen she was getting into. It wasn't time yet. What happens at the end? Her and her guy gets together. And who's dead? Or who did they turn into a goat? Who thought they was the goat the whole time? That queen that they thought was the goat. She killed the king. Okay. Oh, look. Well, kind of similar, yeah. You got to die to your old self. So yeah, I had to die to my old self. And a lot of baggage that was connected to me. Once I did that, I'm telling you, flying. And that's the parable. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people around you, even your own self, your own flesh, okay, which is yourself, will can hold you back in a way. Once you release yourself from that, you're able to move to the highest form of yourself, okay, without any disturbances. It's not saying that you're gonna, not make mistakes. Let's say smoking a cigarette versus getting addicted to a cigarette is different. Having a person put you on drugs and you not being addicted to it, that's what happened with me. When they did it, they didn't do it through me. They did it through me, but not physically through me. And the goal was to get me addicted to it when they did it as a hate crime through the veins, through the intelligence. They were shooting it up and putting my identity in another person and shooting me up with heroin, cocaine, and crack. And uh that was supposed to do that. You get what I'm saying? When people say alien, definitely a legal alien, meaning not from this world. Am I a true to? That's another type of alien, a true to? No. It's very angelic, okay? That's not my name though. My name is not angelic, but it's a higher understanding. Okay? Yes, it's a higher understanding that people are very curious of um, when it comes to higher knowledge and higher power. Okay? But there's a difference between the different types of, yeah, different types of them. So this is what they were looking for, immortality. How can we do whatever we're doing and never die? Okay. Well, yeah, they can't reach it, but because of things they're doing, but it's not even the things they're doing. It's not meant for everyone to pass the threshold. The truthers, which are also alienites, or look, we got one here on the windowsill looking like a little bug. They are underneath the heavenly surface. They're right underneath, so they pick up information from that realm, but they do not have the whole. They do not have the whole sentence. I talked about that. So yes, they have gifts and they can see things. But see, these people want to access the full realm, okay, while still having access to the lower realm. And that's very dangerous, you know. And many people want to access that realm to destroy it, okay? They want to just destroy the sun or the sun, right? So that they can gain access from it, take it, and create more whatever they want to create for their own purpose. They do not like the fact that there's something higher that they do not know about or understand. People they don't like that. They want to be able to control and patrol whatever it is that's in the hemisphere of the universe without any disturbances. Oh, we're gonna find out what's going on in heaven today. What's happening in heaven today? So they get some information, but they do not get all of it. And they do not like that. And that's none of their business because everything you're not supposed to have access to, if you did, then it would not be healthy, right? So this is where the jealousy comes from with trying to take me out, and the envy comes from, which I understand. Like the Krabby Patty. Yeah. Well, that's correct. But even if you tried to steal it, it would just neutralize and you wouldn't be able to use it. So killing me is not going to help you to get it or receive it. No, it's not even going to work for you. That's funny, right? Even if you took out my heart to like they're trying to get in Snow White. See, they're trying to get her heart. If you watch Snow White and the Huntsman, even if you took out my heart, it would not work for you. No, it wouldn't work for anyone. It would sit there, laugh at you, and then turn into a puff. Literally. I'm telling you. And then you'll see me somewhere else, not in anyone on earth, no, or Mars or any planet. Same person walking around that you'll see tomorrow, looking just like me here. I'm telling you, regenerated. Not so much reincarnated, because I would be the same person, but never expiring, never old, never aging. This is what they want, okay? Higher knowledge, higher powers. So my phone is going to die, but what I want to say is everyone is made purposeful in their own particular, the image that they're supposed to be made in for a particular purpose. This is why you look a certain way. This is why you have certain jobs and everything. Every single person is special and they have a particular purpose that they're supposed to accomplish in the earth. And if you're too busy trying to be someone else, you will forget that. You'll go into a lifestyle and a path that you're not supposed to go into. And that's not how it's supposed to be. The most people that you think that are worth nothing are actually worth a lot. That's what you're going to find out. Well, in my particular world, right? That's what you're going to find out. This is why a person who looks very poor or very, you know, unimportant, you find out that they're most important. Very different. A lot of billionaires are walking around as homeless people, stealing money and keeping people on drugs. You'll find out why. So just because I look like this, now, no, this is what I really look like. I'm not no celebrity or one of these big Beyonces or whatever. That's not me walking around. I'm right. This is what I look like. So if I'm dressed up, I'm dressed up. If I'm not, this is my original form and what I look like. I'm not flying around through other people. All these other people are. Okay? So if you don't see me looking like this, with makeup and without makeup, glasses, whatever, that's not me. Meaning they not entitled to nothing I got. Again, this is Deborah Marie Rodriguez, August 20, 1993. The real, many might, you guys know the other names, but this is my government name as a legal alien. Now a legal alien now. No longer. Never mind. Oh, anyways, that's something else. But if you guys would like to donate, please, that will help me get bath washcloths for myself, help me get food, coffee, different things for my cooler. That would definitely help me survive at this point because, yes, due to hate crime, once again, because I won't give my soul or spirit over to these people, here I am. Here I am once again. That's not me, whoever the author is that song, but that's the song that popped up. Okay? So, yes, you guys, I got to go get myself together. Probably going to go for a workout, something, and maybe get some coffee today. I have not had, I have not had coffee today, yeah. So I don't need it every day, but, hey. Going to go get myself together. But hopefully you guys have a beautiful day. Love you guys. Hopefully you have a beautiful day. And yeah, hopefully I stay out of trouble. Yes. Try to stay out of trouble for sure. But yes, you guys, I'm not a drug addict. No. If I'm detoxing from something, it's from something that was done to me to get me to be this low down drug addict. This is what they needed me to look like so someone else can look like they were more called or chosen. There's no twin, there's nothing, but everyone are called. I believe everyone's called. Being there called, few are chosen because many refuse to be put through the fire. Okay? It doesn't have to be literal. No. This is what makes people different. You can have the most money in the world and you have still not been put through the fire. That's what I'm trying to say, you guys. So, life is crazy. Okay? I'm not asking for none of this. These people just mad Take away her resources. Bring down the beast. Go. And I'm still sitting here laughing. You get what I'm saying? So whatever. Whatever they got to do, okay? I'm not going into any of their bodies. No. You're not reincarnate to this to me. Again, that no longer exists anymore. It doesn't need to be. So that's over with. Still not giving away my contract. That's what y'all looking for me to sign off on my stuff. No one else has the power to. So I'm sitting here auditioning people that's not me all day, and I'm really tired. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm right here. I'm sitting right here. Yeah, exactly. Everything worked in the favor, but they still in trouble though. Okay? Yeah, they in trouble. So more pressure. That's what they were telling me. More pressure on the bees. They were doing all kind of stuff. But yeah, it worked in the favor. Took me back to the beginning of time, actually, to the future. They saying this is a past life. No, it was current. But you knew. you know. So now it's even worse. Bring out the bees. No, I'm just kidding. What's that? Bring out the fool. Let's go. The magician. I'm bored. I'm just saying. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll talk to you guys later. And hopefully you guys have an awesome day. Talk to you guys later. And thanks for commenting, all of you guys. Y'all made me laugh today. Thanks for commenting. Talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye, you guys.